Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me in this new episode of the Twilight Zone. Okay, so today's turn is for Season 2, Episode 11, The Night of the Meek. A very interesting title, but I have no idea what it's talking about. For today's episode, I'm only gonna have some tea, and I have Yaluk with me, and Robin is sleeping in the room next door. Remember that you can like and share and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. You can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and if you really want to support my channel, you can become a patron or a YouTube member. I will leave all the links in the description box below. Okay, so let's get this done. Oh, this is a Christmas episode. Okay. Oh, that kind of Santa. That's the thinnest, most miserable Santa Claus I've ever seen. Oh, and children are looking at him. What? Santa Claus, people are looking at you. Wake up. Oh, man. Oh, man, and children are so... Look at that.
Come on, what do you think this is? Monte Carlo, finish your sandwich and get out of here.
I've had enough.
Santa Claus, I catch you trying that one more time, I'm gonna break both your arms up to the shoulder blades. Now go on, get out of here.
Okay. Look at this poor man.
Oh, please, Santa Claus. A job for my daddy.
Oh my God.
This is Mr. Henry Corwin, normally unemployed, who once a year had one part the magic that can only be found in the Twilight Zone.
Okay. I mean, no wonder why he's drunk. Seeing those kids like that, yeah. I'm gonna be straight honest with you. When I was a child, when I was a little girl, I would get equally excited if I got a Barbie doll. I'm a huge fan. I don't have... my Barbie dolls are no longer here. But I have Barbie dolls I still keep. But I was just as excited of playing with Barbie dolls and train tracks. And, you know, and I used to love playing with these little cars, like in a circuit, that you have to build your own circuit and then play with the cars. But I know that this train setting would have just, like, got me crazy. Look at that! Look at that! Oh, derailed. Oh, man.
Go ahead, you climb up in his lap.
Ma'am, you just saw this guy's drunk. Why would you let your kid go to him?
Go on, tell him.
What do you
Percival
want for
Smithers.
Christmas, Percival?
A new front name.
Percy.
I think we have...
Look, Mom, Santa Claus is loaded.
That's some nerve. You ought to be ashamed.
Yeah. Fire his ass.
It is my distinct pleasure to tell you that there is no more need for your services. You have had it. Now get out of here. And get that crummy red suit back to wherever you rented it from before you really tie one on and destroy it for good and all. You drunk!
He took it too far.
That I have very little choice in the matter of expressing emotions.
Okay.
I can either drink or I can weep. Drinking is so much more subtle.
Will you please leave?
But I was not rude to that woman. Someone should remind her that Christmas is more than barging up. That's what I would have told her if you'd give me the chance.
Well, how philosophical, Mr. Corwin. Now,
Or give him a chance. The guy was kissing the floor. How was he gonna get a chance? And I mean, in all honesty, the manager already took too long to be listening to this guy. There's no way you will let some drunk to be lecturing you about what Christmas should be. I mean, to begin with, Christmas shouldn't be about guys falling down on their face because of alcohol, so... Preaching to a wrong crowd.
You can tell us how we can go about living up to these wondrous Yule standards which you have so graciously laid down for us.
Exactly!
I'm an aging, purposeless relic of another time. I just wish Mr. Dundee on one Christmas, only one, that I could see some of the hopeless ones and the dreamless ones
Oh man, this guy's suffering of despair.
I'd like to see the meek inherit the earth.
Oh. Christmas is ruined to everybody there. Is he going back to the pub?
George, you want another? Hey, look. No, go on, get lost. Get out of here. Merry Christmas.
Are those bells? Is that a bag of presents? Looks like it. Okay. Oh no, they're a can. They are presents! Oh, is he gonna go give it to the children he was talking about? Is he hallucinating? Is he gonna be handing dirty, empty cans to people? Oh, it's the poor people now. Like a shelter where he's going? Santa Claus is outside.
What is going on here?
Christmas spirit.
Sister Florence, I ain't touched a drop since last Thursday, and that's the gospel truth. I fancy a new pipe.
You fancy a new pipe? I'll see what I can do for you, Bert. Here's your new pipe for you. How about you, sir? A smart what size?
Who cares what size?
Could I have a...
Don't ask me to explain. I'm
Whatever
just
he
as dark
says,
as
it comes
anybody else.
out.
Sister Florence, how about a new dress? Give that to Sister Florence when she comes back.
Aw, he knew exactly what he wanted. That's an amazing superpower. Being able to give people what they want.
Drunk with the spirit of the old, intoxicated with the magic and wonder.
He's finally happy.
Yes, officer, I'm drunk.
Harry, you got a receipt for this stuff?
Receipt?
Of course you've got a receipt.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, he does have to, like, to prove where is that stuff coming from.
Would you please collect all the stolen goods and put them in a pile over there? I'll send for them when I check on
Oh, wait, there's more where this came from.
He's gonna be giving presents to the entire precinct.
This whole affair comes as no surprise to me. I perceived that criminal glint in your eye the first minute I laid eyes on you. I'm not a
Even the cat.
Put your
So it should be only his hand?
You call yourself a policeman.
Well, it's a waste of time of this guy's too.
We're dealing with the supernatural here.
In other, all we have.
So certain about it.
I fancy a bottle of cherry brandy, vintage 1903.
Oh, that's a good year.
Said like a true alcoholic.
Garbage
Mr.
that was
Dundee
found
is
by
Dundee.
Pardon me, gentlemen. Very
There you go. I love the fact that it even has a bow.
Here, Mr. Dundee, you need one.
We all do. Not a big fan of cherry though.
What, then a beautiful toy for you right there.
Oh, he's giving toys to the children.
Train engine, diesel or steam?
I don't care. I want a dolly.
You want
A dolly. A blonde doll. Okay. He's giving whatever they want. This is awesome.
Baseball mitt.
Wasn't that a Newman? It's empty. The bag is empty now. Aww. And he didn't get anything for himself.
Nothing for you this Christmas.
Well, I think I've had the nicest Christmas since the beginning of time.
Yeah.
For you, nothing for yourself, not a thing.
Yeah.
You know, I can't think of anything I want.
He got what he wanted.
To be the biggest gift giver of all times. And in a way, I think I had that tonight.
I don't want to cry.
Wish I could do this every year.
Aww.
That'd be some gift.
Thanks for the smoking jacket and the pipe.
Don't mention it.
But he could give all that in exchange of what? Is it a cost there? He's gonna go back to the alley where he got the bag. That his ride? Like... Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
He's hallucinating.
We've got
Going home, Mr. Dundee.
That bottle is almost gone. And this poor policeman, instead of being at home with his family, had to be enduring this guy. Okay.
I don't think I ought to tell you, Mr. Dundee. You might report me for drinking on duty.
Flaherty, you better come home with me. And we'll thank God for miracles, Flaherty.
In short, there's nothing mightier than the meek. And a Merry Christmas to each and all.
And now, Mr. Serling, a traditional, if somewhat stark
Oh.
and tragic piece of American
Oh, man.
gallows.
That's not a nice
This week on the
sight.
Twilight Zone.
Okay, so what is it like? This is the first time I finished one of the Twilight Zone episodes with a very positive note. What happened here? A mellow episode? Have I ever seen a mellow episode? So one of the things that I noticed about this episode, I don't know if the copy that I've watched is different, but it certainly looks. The other ones look like a movie format, but this one totally looked like television. So, and I know this is from the 60's. The first season was in in 59. So this is probably 1960. Yeah, by then there were already videotapes and not just like the other cinematic kind of tape. So I don't know if the episode I got, because I have to watch it from Daily Motion, I don't know if this is a bad recording or this is originally like this. So yeah, I mean, let's be a little objective here. Like, the Twilight Zone always has this kind of a twisted sense, right? Like, what could come out of nightmares can happen, but what about the good dreams, right? So this is about a man whose dream was to give things to people to make them happy. Like, he was prioritizing other people's happiness, children's happiness before his, you know, and he gets his wish granted, and he does exactly what he said he would do. He started giving every person's desire, and he continued doing that until the bag was empty. So this is like a type of miracle, because in the end he says, yeah, this is what I want to do every year, right? Like, he was so happy he will do it every year. And then next thing he knows, there's a sleigh with reindeer and a little elf telling him, let's go, we got a lot of work to do. So his wish was granted in the end, and he's happy. There isn't this like, oh, but this was all a dream, because we can see from the other two, the policeman and the guy from the store, we can see them actually acknowledging him, giving them the presents first, and then they see him flying across the sky with the team, you know. So this is not a hallucination. This is really happening in the Twilight Zone. And this is what makes it so surprising, but at the same time so cheerful. I really like the episode. I don't know. It ended in such a positive note that I know that I'm gonna go back to sleep and I'm not gonna go like, oh my god, why did I just watch? This is really good. I wasn't expecting that it will actually be like this good, like so positive. We can see obviously that there are always characters that are kind of unlikable, like the case of the store guy, like the woman at the shelter, or a mission, I don't know, what is it? But in the end, they were doing the right thing. They are doing the obvious, logical thing. Like, this guy comes with presents from God knows where. Of course you suspect this guy just stole them. This guy just passed out on the carpet because he's drunk. Well, he didn't pass out, but he fell down. Of course you fired his ass, you know. So they're not exactly unlikable. They just do what they have to do, you know. But in the end, they are likable again. I mean, at least the guy from the store, he has to get drunk for us to like him. It's not a good thing, is it? Anyway, but the policeman, who really looks like this guy, I don't know what the name of this character is in English. We call him Matute here in Mexico. So for me, he looks like Matute, in all honesty. Anyway, this was it for today. I really enjoyed this episode. Like, I am all smiles and all that because of this episode. Anyway, I enjoyed it. I liked it. I give it a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you for joining me on this one, and God bless. Bye bye.